Hello everyone, I am Dr. Eric Morrison. This is 7 Under 3, and I'll be covering trading education, more specifically FOREX trading, using the TC2000 and TradingView platforms. Hello, this is the Futures Week in Review for the 7th of July. I'm going to start off with the Australian dollar futures. We had one trade that our signals set off, which was for this day on Thursday. There's no crowding out to the short side, but nice overall profit of $285. British pound, you can see, is crowded out pretty much on the retail side, above 60%. Hasn't hit the 70% threshold for institutional traders. Overall profit for the week of $593 on one contract. Canadian dollar, crowded out on the long side at retail above 60%, hasn't hit the 70%. We did have one trade profitable for the Canadian dollar. I'm looking at $430 on Thursday. Euro FX futures did have an overall loss. We did have an initial entry here for a short side. It is crowded out long on the, should be going short, but didn't do it and went ahead and went against us on that trade for an overall loss of $318 on one contract. Japanese yen, crowded out to the short side, so it should be a good long. Initial entry here for the FTM. Beautiful day. Our largest gainer at $1,181 for one contract. Nice overall gain. We don't have a crowded out for the Brazilian real. We did have overall loss on Monday and Friday overall. So when you have less information, less contract size, but on one contract, it was $485 loss. Mexican peso, I had two overall gains, despite what you see here. We did have initial gain on Wednesday, and then I used the RL270 for the initial target on this. So went ahead, hit it, my overall target for Mexican peso. A nice gain of $220. New Zealand on one contract. New Zealand dollar futures, we had an overall gain throughout. Was able to take advantage of this overall gain to hit on Friday at $225. Swiss franc futures did have an overall loss here on Monday of $212. South African rand, overall loss on one contract here and here for $37. Bitcoin, an overall loss of on the micro at $32.87 on one contract. And the dollar no trade. We do have a trade for Monday with the target of the RL270 for the dollar. Huge down day on Friday with volume and support. Yes, beautiful day here. We had initial profit here and then another huge gainer here for a nice 1-2-3 punch out. Overall points of 48.75, $2,434 gain. Gold, nice overall gains here and here for this long and short on Monday and Thursday. Overall gain of $870. Feeder cattle, one of the best gainers here. We had overall gainer on Monday and Thursdays. Two overall gainers for feeder cattle, 2.95 points at $1,475 gain. Lean hogs, additional entry here with an overall gain. No further trade the rest of the week. The $610 gain. High grade copper, we're looking at copper futures. Overall gain here on Monday and Thursday. Nice overall gains for $712. Overall loss here and here for scratch on coffee. Hard red wheat, looking at overall gain for Thursday of $125. Lumber, no trade. One of the things that we were up against the thing, but the opening was way above the high on the initial trade, so don't trade one that is reversing in the opposite direction. Try to shoot for at least below or 50% below the overall mid of the previous candle. Live cattle, overall loss on the 1 day of trade here. We do have a trade entry for Monday, but overall loss, small loss, $70. Natural gas, no trade. What I love about the FTM keeps you out of those consolidation trades. We did have a trade for NQ, two trades. Overall gain of 63.75 points, $1,275 on one contract. OJ, nice overall gain of 1.35 points, $202 gain. Palladium futures, a negative 111.1 points, the $1,110 loss. Platinum futures, same thing, at a negative 9.8 at $490 loss. Gasoline at a negative 0.074 at a $3,108 loss on one contract. Russell, nice overall trade with 30.3 points a gain, $1,515 gain on one contract. Sugar, 0.07 gain with a $78 gain on one contract. Silver, negative 0.732 loss on silver on one contract at $3,660. Treasuries, looking at the 10-year Ultra at 2.1875 with a $2,187 gain. Ultra Treasury Bond, looking at the 30-year at 1.84375. That's $1,786.13. VIX, we had a huge gain here with overall target to the RL270. Nice overall gain on the VIX at 1.8419 or $1,841. Looking at the Dow, also nice gain of 533.8 points at $2,669 on one contract. Looking at T-bond futures, a $1,468 gain on one contract. Corn, looking at a negative 11.5 point loss at $575. 5-year note, $1,875 gain on one contract. Nice 1-2 out. Soybean oil, a 2.07 gain, $1,242 gain. Oil. Soybean meal, once ahead, initial trade here with the Z3 as the overall target. Hit that target. Nice overall trade in and out. A $1,740 gain. One contract. 10-year note, nice overall 1, 2, 3, 4 on the overall gain. Overall, beautiful gains on the treasuries this week. 10-year note, $2,875. Oat futures, 11-point gain on oats at $550 one contract. 30-day federal funds rate, no trade. Rice futures, a rough rice, 11-point gain at $220 on one contract. Soybean futures, overall gains throughout the week on soybean, 32.25 points at $1,612. 2-year note, overall loss on Friday, went in the reverse direction on the 2-year, a $1,000 loss. Wheat futures, negative 8.5 points on one contract, a $425 loss. Now if you use the market report, crowded market report, and only trade those that are crowded out, that was a $299 gain on one contract overall. Spread over the diversity of each of the markets. If I follow the FTM and making sure I have momentum on my side on that, regardless of what the commitment of traders report, we're looking at a $22,749 gain for the week over all contracts, over all markets. I back tested this previous week, same overall results and gains. I still like to know when the squeezes are happening on the overall commitment of traders report, but I'm going to go ahead and follow the momentum of the FTM going forward. One also thing to note on the treasuries, if you're seeing it blacked out here, there's no trend or trade or momentum. So no trades during this blacked out period. Only when it starts to show momentum in one direction or another. Here it started showing downward pressure and momentum. Here it's just sideways, quiet channel. And look at how it just bounced between the 200 and the RL290. So whenever it blacks out like this, no trade on futures for the dailies. Well folks, if you're interested in these kind of strategies going forward or programming in both Python and PineScript, we have a future book that we monitor on our futures trades, and we have educational programs on how to trade. So if you're interested, click on those links. Have a great weekend everybody, and I'll see you on Sunday.
Well, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like rumble button below and the subscribe button. And if you want more information, go ahead and click the course information links below. On the TradingView link and on TC2000, I have an affiliate link. If you open up a TC2000 account, you will receive a $25 discount using that link. Thank you for your time.